Alright, we're back. We're back. Here we go. This is it. The big one. We're going to be playing Satisfactory again. A second time. So for those who don't know, I played this game a while back. Was it like... I think it was the start of 2024, I think. Or 25. I can't really remember. And I thought this game was amazing. This game was so good. So good. One of the best games I've ever played. And we completed the game 100%. It took a solid 2 months to beat. 2 whole months of me playing it virtually every day because I thought it was so good. And since then, there's been a couple of updates, as you can see. We're playing on the experimental build for 1.2. And we're going to do it again. We're going to play it all again, is the idea. We want to make a brand new world. It's going to be amazing. I want to rely on more trucks and vehicles this time. I also want to do things differently. So the idea is that we're going to start somewhere else in a different location. Maybe here, Rocky Desert, Northern Forest, or Dune Desert. I'm kind of thinking the forest, but I don't know. What do you think? Because if I remember I did say originally that if I was going to play this game again, I'd want to play in a forest. There's a very specific part of the map, and I don't know if it's the same place. So yeah. We could try the desert. I'm thinking more the desert. So that's the main difference is this is going to be an open world. So anyone watching can join in and play. And play on the same world as me, and we can collab and work together to beat the game. So we're going to call this 100x random nodes. Yeah. Then we're going to turn on multiplayer. So there you go, Steam. There you go. We're going to do this. Steam requires login to Steam. Other Steam players might be able to join you, depending on visibility preferences. So there you go. That means that anyone can join. Session visibility, open to friends. So that means only people who are my friends on Steam will be able to join. For this world. The other thing we're going to do, game modes. Here you go. Space elevated deliverable cost 100. So by default, of course, it's 1. But we're going to do 100. Which means it might take a while to progress. But that means we've got to make things more efficient. We've got to make multiple factories for each resource. Recipe parts will leave the same. Power consumption will leave the same. Resource node randomization. Random. Complete randomness. Now, because we've given myself a debuff of 100 times and random nodes, it only makes sense to me that we're going on all pure. So every single node will be a pure node. So the difference is there's 3 different types: impure, average, and all pure. Well, impure, normal, and pure. And based on that, that'll be based on what sort of, like, how many resources you'll get per second when mining from it. So it'll either be like 30, 60, or 120, for example, depending on the rarity of the node. So we're going all pure to kind of give myself a bit of a bonus. Otherwise, it could take forever if they're all in pure. So I think that makes sense. That balances it out a little bit. We've given myself some debuffs and some buffs. For seed, this is the seed. 119... Hang on, let's see. 1,197,444,736 is the seed. There you go. And with that, yeah, nice round number. Here we go. It's open to anyone. Not going to skip onboarding? Nah. Well, we want to do it properly. We got to do it properly. Welcome back.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional. Initiating dispersion.
It's so good to be back.
I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall. Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1.
Maybe the parachute will work this time. It didn't last time.
Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute.
Never mind.
Phase begun. Activating retro.
Didn't work. Parachute didn't work. Maybe next time. Ka-chunk.
Down. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer. Acceptable.
Oh, so satisfying. That chunky sound. Oh, bit of lag. Why am I getting 75 frames per second? I should probably lock that. What?
Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system of Akicha.
Oh, that's why. 120.
Loading objective-based introduction.
No?
Begin onboarding.
Capped at 60. Everything's set to ultra, by the way, as well. I don't know why it's done that.
Safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fixit procedure and equip the Fixit Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Okay. Here we are. We're back. We're back in Satisfactory. Okay. Ah, Soup's joined.
Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod.
Okay.
Fixit
Drop pod
Incorporated is
dismantled.
cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub. Next
Hey, how's it going,
objective.
30 Hertz?
Use the
And
resource
also,
scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able
DG
to
Good.
build the hub.
How you doing?
If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Oh, we can hurt each other for rock and stone. Yeah. How's it going? We're starting a brand new world in Satisfactory. We've literally just started. If anyone else here plays Satisfactory, we can play together. This is an open world. It's going to be completely open. So if anyone wants to join, you can.
Samples of new alien species interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
Interrupting message for higher priority message.
Next objective.
Ada's going mad.
To construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix it does not pay by the kilometer.
Okay. Never heard of this. Okay, so this is like a factory building game, a little bit like Factorio, only I'd say this is a lot more user-friendly to understand than Factorio, and you don't really have to, like, worry as much about the bugs or anything like that. It's more of like a peaceful building game. You do get some bugs, and some of them are pretty horrible, but for the most part, it's pretty chill. See, a couple of bugs. Okay, so we have to build the hub. I don't know where we're going to build the hub. Well, there's an iron node right here, so that's perfect. That is perfect. We'll build the hub here. Whoa.
Hub foundation built.
Geez, these guys are still after me.
Are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding.
Stop it. Go away. There you go.
Of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Okay. So basically, this is the hub, and you can see here you've got different phases. Well, phases and tiers. So we're starting on tier 0, and our goal is to get to tier 9. And to, you know, complete everything. To upgrade certain things and get certain unlocks, you need to spend resources in here. So we need 10 rods to complete upgrade 1. So how do we get rods? Well, we got to craft them. So with the iron ore that we get, we craft an iron ingot. And then you can see we can craft rods as well. Like that. Now, of course, at the very start, you have to do a lot of things manually. But later on, it's all about automation and building huge factories.
Completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
And you know what's funny as well? This world is massive, and even though it's massive, most of this desert will be full by the end of the game. You might not believe that, but it's true. Most of this will be absolutely chock-a-block full of factories and huge, like, I don't know, crazy automation. Ah, I fell. I know there's a thing on top of this. I think we want to get hard drives relatively quickly. So hard drives will give you alternate crafting recipes for existing items. And we want to get these pretty quickly, because there's a few early ones that are really good, like for screws, for example. That's one of the most important ones, getting a screw thing. Right, what do you want? Oh, cool. Rods. Hard drive. Nice. As Supli.
Damaged hard drives.
Yeah, that's a new feature as well. It never used to be a thing that you could just dismantle those, but they added that. So that's cool.
Which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
That's a new feature. I don't think I can grab that. The poison there will kill me. Never mind. I'm alive, just about.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings.
Okay, let's store some of the stuff. Oh, look, there's already tons of stuff in here. There's tons around. We're rich already. So it's just sitting there with a cup of tea. Back in 40 minutes, it should... Okay, no worries. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. So yeah, this is an iron node deposit for iron ore. So I think there's a good place to start. Okay, so we need hub upgrade 2. What do we need for this? Plates and rods. We got a bunch of rods in here. There you go. So gradually, the more you upgrade the hub, the more it'll get bigger and, you know, will look better.
Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner.
And yeah, this is our first source of power. I'm not good at explaining this, especially when Ada's talking all over it. You can turn Ada off, can't you? I think. Yes. There we go. I'll turn Ada off. She's a bit annoying. Okay. So yeah, this is where you can get power from. At the very start, it's a biomass burner. You put leaves inside, and then power will be able to come out of it. It's a very small amount of power though, so we don't want to use it for ages. But at the very start, at this point, it's fine. What do we need for this? Oh, okay, so we can get a smelter from that. So we already have a smelter. Okay, so by completing this, we get another thing. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so yeah, basically our objectives are at the top right-hand corner. That's basically it. We'll move chat to like there, I think, so you can see the objectives. But yeah, whatever we have to do will be at the top right-hand corner. So, with this, it's been a while since I played it. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to build a thing. An equipment terminal. And I don't have enough iron for that. That'll be good for now. But yeah, early game will be a little bit all over the place, but gradually there'll be more structure over time. We'll get there. Okay. That's it. We need rods, don't we? This will only be temporary, placing it here. Only temporary. So the equipment workshop is more for like placeables or like weapons and things like that. So this is a portable miner. And with portable miners, we can place it on a resource node like this, and it'll gradually mine up iron from that. So let's make a portable miner. Cool. A yoink. Look at this animation, by the way. Isn't that so good? The animations in this game are incredible. And as you can see now, it's mining ore. Iron ore. And you see, because it's a pure node, we're getting 80 iron ore per minute. So it's like a really good source of iron. And this never runs out, by the way. This is permanent. Absolutely permanent. So there's no problem with that. Okay, so now we need 20 rods. 20 rods for the next hub upgrade. And we also need to start finding some copper as well. So because we've got random ore nodes, the copper could be anywhere. It could be like just over here, or it could be on top of that cliff up there. Who knows? So we ideally need to find some copper next. And I think we're going to try and make another one of these portable miners, I think. Maybe 2. We'll make 2. Cool. So where is copper? Let's do a scan. Okay, the nearest is over this way. That's good. That's relatively close. Off to clone, enjoy the game. Have a good one. Thanks. Thanks. Have a good day. Appreciate you coming along. It's over here, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Just over there. Whoops. Here we go. Very nice. And yeah, I will say the world isn't randomly generated. It is pre-made, and it is the same for everyone, unfortunately. But it is a huge world. It is massive. And you're never really gonna run out. I mean, you'd have to do like maybe 3 or 4 playthroughs to really explore the whole thing. And get, good use out of all the different areas. And there's even more potential now with the random ore option that we're using. So yeah. It's good to be back in this world. I remember that area over there. That's got some dangerous things in it. A little bit dangerous. Although maybe it won't be dangerous now. Who knows? Because, I mean, I don't know. Might not be dangerous now. Because of the randomness. Ooh, this is what I need as well. This is limestone deposit. This is perfect. Yeah, a pure limestone deposit. That's amazing. That's so good. Yeah, it's one of these where, like, because the game's random, we could either have, like, a really easy time or a really difficult time, depending on what the game wants to give us. Seems pretty good so far, though. Seems pretty good. Where's my base? I feel like I've lost my base. Oh, it's over that way, the hub. Okay. Just have a little look around. Yeah, more stone there, more coal there. Is that another iron? That's another iron node. This is good. This is really good. Really solid spawn. Are those visual effects? Oh yeah, I think it's wind. Yeah, I think this is one of the weather effects. Also, my game is hella quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet. Let's crank it up a bit. There you go. Should be a bit better now. Let me know if that's okay, or if it's still a bit quiet. Ooh. A purple slug. I can't get him though. We gotta blow up the wall. That's a problem for later, Zanti-boy. Pretty? Yeah. The slugs are really useful as well. Slugs are very, very useful. What's that sound? I hear something. Is the sound okay? It looks a little quiet on stream. Let's try turning it up. Is that better? Okay, now let's make some wire. Thing was quiet, okay. That's fine. It's better now. Okay. We can now do the next hub upgrade. A yoink. There you go, hub upgrade 3. And now we get like a proper interior here. And we can like customize my character. Big head. Bandana, the Woman's Day helmet. Golden fix-it helmet. The cat ears one. Oh, you got the drinks on the side of the head? Oh, that's cool. We'll do the cat ears just for you, Manatee. How's that? We'll put the llama on, yeah, as a little trinket on my scanny thing. Colours. We'll be like an orange tabby cat, maybe. I don't know. That's fine. And then, of course, you get a toilet. You get a toilet in which you can flush items down and get rid of them. Right. We're going to aim towards hub upgrade 4. Which means... well, which will give us conveyor belts. So that's very important. Until then, we need this many resources. So it's kind of expensive. We should probably set something up here. Yeah, let's set up a smelter. Okay, I need all sorts for that. I need all sorts. So, here we go. A smelter. So a smelter will do exactly as it says. You put stuff in, and it'll smelt it for you. And just 30 per minute. So we can take that out. Put this in here. And then it will start smelting once we connect it to power. So, of course, we need power poles now. And to connect this to there, but I need cables. Which I can craft through this. Cool, that'll be okay. Whoa, what's that? Whoa, got like an Aurora Borealis and stuff as well. That's cool. Okay, so connect you up to that. And then we can power you from there. Although I'd kind of like to put in like another power pole here. To be fair. So we need a little bit more wire for that. Okay. So we don't have power now, so we need to power this. There you go. Put some leaves in temporarily. Which means I'm going to need to go and grab a bunch of stuff because there's no leaves or plants or anything nearby. Cool. Gonna go and grab some shrub. There's some there, but it's kind of this spooky poo-poo cloud. The return of the poo-poo cloud. I don't really want to mess with. What's this? Is this coal? Yeah, that's coal. That's okay. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. That's the power run out, you see? Power's run out. Oh, and that's our copper. We might as well grab a bit of copper while we're here. Yeah, Manaphy, you'll see, like, there's all sorts of these little slug creatures all over the place. There's one up there, one there, one there, one up there. They're literally everywhere. But they have a good use. They're very useful. Oh, speedy. You know, just gradually wrecking the environment. That's what this game's about. Let's see. Here's something. And I don't like it. There are some really spooky creatures here somewhere. You got to be careful of them. Oh yeah, that thing's not nice. Let's go on a little explore. Whoop. One thing I like especially about this game is that even though we're all the way up here, we'll still be able to see my base. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. If you get high enough anyway, we'll be able to see it. Ooh, that's a Mercer there. Gotta grab one of these. Bit of a spooky area, especially at night time. Uh-oh. I don't really want to mess with that. Oh no. Getting attacked by something. I think it's one of those fireball guys. Yeah. Anyway, I came here to get leaves, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I got a full inventory now. That'll do me for now. Just had to get enough leaves to keep the power going. Oh, I wish I could pick this up. Don't really have the space for it though. I could chuck this. It's more worth it. Okay, what else can I put in the box? Put that, slugs. That'll be it for now. Okay, leaves, ka-chunk. The power is now back on. Huzzah. We are now smelting more ingots. 30 per minute. And this is mining 80 per minute. So we need like 2.5 of these smelters to keep up, really. That's fine for now. So we need 75 plates. We can probably craft these manually. There you go, that's fine. So yeah, it's just the plates now. So let's make a constructor. I need some of these advanced plates for a constructor. What else? Some cables. Yeah, that's a cool thing I forgot about. So, like, next to a recipe, you basically can press plus next to it, and then it'll tell you how much of it you need on the right while you're in the crafting. It's like, it temporarily puts it there. So I can just look over there and be like, oh, I need cables? Okay, how many cables do I need? Do I have enough? Oh, cool, cool, I got enough. I forgot about that. Video's still closed today. Ah, we completed it. We finished it. We've done it now. It's all done. We got the last achievement today. The last Steam achievement, which is get 1,000 videotapes. It's all done. Okay, let's chuck this in here. And that is the next hub upgrade done. Now we can do this. Hee hee. Look at that. So this smelts 30 per minute. This smelts 30 per minute, so it's 1 to 1. That's perfect. Now we have to somehow get a mining drill, which I don't think we have yet. Not yet. But that's how you make plates. You automate these plates. You smelt iron in here. The iron then comes out of the conveyor belts into here. They then get pressed and squished into proper iron plates, which we're going to need tons of eventually. Okay, so now we need to unlock the mining drill, which will be able to fully automate mining it. So it'll mine out of there directly into here, for example. And we need 75 rods. Cool. And of course you can automate crafting rods as well. That is 100% something you can do. Oh, so it's just iron bars into rods. Okay. So maybe we don't want to... Yeah, okay. Do that. Chuck that in there, so we're getting more plates made now. But I also kind of want to get the plate, the iron ingots out of here to make for rods. I think for now we just delete this temporarily, so that I can just take it out manually. I don't want to craft everything into that first. Do you have any spare rods in here? No. Rods are always a pain, if I remember correctly. always a pain. The nice desert air. One day everyone, this entire area will be full of industry. It'll be amazing. It's the start of something new. Just you wait and see. Of course, we're one off. We're one off of getting that sorted. Okay, now we can do that. Connect that back up. Power. We're okay for power? We're okay for power. So the way power works, by the way, the orange line is how much you are currently being used, how much power you're currently using. Max consumption is what would it be if every single machine in your factory was turned on and working at 100% efficiency. Production, that's how much power you are currently making. And capacity is, let's see, the maximum amount of power this grid can supply. So if you go over capacity, then yeah, this is how much power we're currently making. So if we go over the capacity, everything will shut off instantly because we're using too much power. So we've got to make sure that our power supply is kept nice too. Kept nice and up and running. I can't talk today. I don't know why. I'm all tongue-tied. Okay. The real fun begins after we finish the hub milestone, which shouldn't be too long. So I think the goal right now would be to get all of the 3 basic resources mining. So copper, stone, and iron. So we'll want a constructor and some smelters for all of them. And to connect all of that up with power. Okay, cool. That is that done. Hub upgrade. Bam. The hub is upgraded. And look at that, we get a second power unit as well. Why can't I connect this? Oh, I don't have any cables, that's why. Okay. So yeah, we can do this now and connect the second generator up to it, which will then double our power, you see. Capacity's gone up to 40, because we've connected the second thing up to it. Right, this is where things are all going to go crazy. Because we need to create an MK1 miner. There you go. Bam. Now this chunky boy will allow us to smelt things directly into here. Look at that. So now we're mining 120 ore per minute from this, which will go into here, which is 30 per minute. So I think priority 1 then should really be splitters. That should surely be the best option right now. Because currently we're smelting 120, and this only takes in 30. So we could use 4 smelters for 1 miner. 4 smelters for 1 miner, and that also means 4 constructors as well. So we want to basically do all of this setup with the copper and the stone as well. And then we'll be good. So, hub upgrade 6. This is what we want to work on next. And that'll give us the biomass burner as well, which is a more efficient way of generating power. And yeah, you can then make biomass as well, which is better for power. It's more efficient. So there we go. Cool. Can we make rods in this machine instead? I feel like that'd be better. Yeah, there you go. We can make rods. Just makes more sense to make rods at the moment. Okay, so while we're doing that, let's work out a setup where we can do that, that, and that again. So we want 2, 2, 2. And then you can see on the right-hand side, those are all the materials we need for that. Now the portable miners we can get from the existing nodes, but everything else we want to make here while we're here. We can do cable, then wire, and then we're basically good to go to make some more. Nice. Takes a bit to get going. Takes a bit to really kick up a notch. It's when you unlock foundations is where things get better. Okay, so we've got all the materials we need on me to make this entire setup again. So let's do it. We might need a bit more. Yeah, we might need a bit more. How do you open the map again? I'm pressing M. Oh, P is photo mode. I forget how you open the map. Because it'd be quite nice to look at the map to know where all my other resource nodes are. It's okay. Okay. Let's go. Now where is it? There's another one there. So yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh, there's one here. There you go. I didn't see it. This is where our stone is. It's kind of hiding behind here. So, we're going to grab this. And now make an MK miner. Yoink. Then we make... I think is it a smelter? I don't think you smelt it actually. I think you just craft it. Oh, we're missing cable. That's fine. I don't think we can craft in my inventory, can I? No. I've got to go back and craft some more. That's fine. I'm getting used to it again. It's been a while since I played, so I'm a little bit crusty on the controls and whatnot. And what I'm doing. It's fine. Okay, let's now make a constructor. There you go. And bring the power down here too. Attach to you and attach to you. So now, there you go, concrete. So 45 limestone per minute will make 15 concrete per minute. And this will be producing 120 per minute. So 120... 120 divided by 45 is 2.6667. So that's how many of these we need in order to keep this totally 100% efficient. Now, of course, our power's gone off. Is it because we've got too much connected? I don't think so. I think we've just run out of leaves, maybe. It's okay for now. It's alright. I just want to get the machines placed, at least. Now, where is the other node? Where's that copper? Oh, is that copper up there? No, I don't think so. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. This copper node. Yeah. This is 100% the one we got. Yeah, there it is. So now we've got like this power line trail that's leading us to all of our machines, which is good. That'll make things easier. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to grab you first. Oops. Pick up miner. A place. And then a smelter. Put you there. You are not angled properly. There you go. And then this will be smelting you. And you will be connected by that. And that. And I don't have enough cable for another one, but that's okay. And constructor, I need 8 cable. Okay, well I don't quite have enough then, do I? That's fine. Oh, we got oil here as well. That's huge. Absolutely awesome. Oil would be a great source of power eventually. At the start, at the moment, it's not really a big deal. But later on, it's going to be huge. I'm, like, in a weird way, I'm starting to think that 100 times actually won't be that bad with all the pure nodes. is that weird? I know it's going to be hella expensive at, like, late game. But I don't think it's going to be that bad in a weird way. That should be enough. Also, do we have any more fuel? Oh, why is that not like that? Oh, it's because I see what happened here. We got to split that into 2 halves. Because we are using too many machines. There you go. Yeah, it's not going to last for long, though. Won't last for long. So we really got to put more focus onto power next. After we've got all of this set up. Put a huge, huge focus into power. Because it's going to be hella expensive. Look at the bunny hops. Oh boy. Meow. Yeah, it's already turned itself off. Oh dear. Let's see. Constructor. Yoink. So yeah, this will be making copper, and then we can make cable from that, I think. There you go. Cool. Yeah, it's just power now. Power is the big problem. Which is okay. Major, major power problems. But we've got all the machinery sorted. So that's good. Right. Yeah, power is a mega problem right now. Is there anything really I can do about it? Not really. What's the end goal? Okay, so let's see. So if eventually, after we've finished this goal right here, we unlock this thing called the space elevator. And your goal is to deliver very specific, difficult things to craft parts to it in order to win. And apparently, I think that the in-game lore is to save all the puppies and the kittens. I think that's it, really. It's basically like the idea is that we've been sent to this planet to abuse it and build a mega factory in a nice, peaceful world, in order to save humanity from extinction. That's basically it. And we have to build a space elevator and deliver special parts to it in order to win. The cool part about it as well, in a weird way, is that you don't get like solar panels or anything, you know, nothing eco. No. This game's about hard oil and, you know, like abusing it, destroying forests. It's kind of funny like that. Yeah, all the pollution, nuclear, all of that. Who needs solar panels when you can extract oil? But, like, I don't know, I think if I had to say the purpose of this game is it's, like, to build a hella cool factory. That's the point. To build hella cool factories and beat the game. And deliver everything that it wants. The only main issue I have with the game is that there's no end game. So once you've finished, there's nothing else to do. Well, once you've delivered the last objective, there's nothing else. It just sort of stops. And that's my main issue with it. I wish there was like an end game where you had to keep going in some way or another, but there isn't. We at least have like a challenge mode though, which is what we're doing really. Okay. And yeah, like eventually you get like jetpacks, you get trains, trucks, you name it. You make aluminium, you get to deal with liquids, rocket fuel, and it's great. The game sort of slowly introduces you to it at a point where you'll be comfortable with building it by the time you get there. So like it might seem like it'll sound complicated, but gradually over time you play the game and learn how things work, and it gradually builds up the difficulty by giving you an extra little challenge for the next thing. So to start with, we're at, I mean, as I said, this game takes like 2 months to complete. I don't know how long this is going to take, but on the first playthrough it took me 2 months. Solid. IRL months. I started it on, like, I think it was January. Like, January the 1st, and I beat it, like, at the end of February. When I first played it. And that was me playing it, like, 4 hours, like, every day. And I even did a day where I streamed for longer. Like, I did, like, a 6-hour stream or something like that. It is so addictive, this game, as well. It is dangerous. I'll put it that way. It can be hella dangerous. Because, like, at the start, it's just, like, simple miner, simple smelter, simple crafting machine. Okay? This is, like, the extreme early game. But, like, late game... Let me just find find what it looks like late game. Let's see. I got some screenshots. This is what my power plant looked like at the end of the game. So yeah. I've got 2 nodes of oil, like really like far over there in the distance, going into these machines here, which are making something else, which goes into the mixers. And I've got another setup coming from over here to go into the mixers to also produce another thing. And then we're making rocket fuel here, and these are like generators. And the crazy thing is, I made so much rocket fuel that this is just one layer. Like, I think it's like an 8x8 grid going along here. But I had enough to build like an 8x8x8. So like have like 8 layers of this on top of each other worth of fuel. So it's crazy detailed. You go, look, we've got like a train there, train system. You can make full-on buildings and all sorts. These are like alternative recipes you can unlock over time. Can't even comprehend the scale. Yeah, it gets crazy. It gets actually crazy. The one thing that I love about this game as well is the draw distance. So like, you can build like a train line that goes all the way over there in the distance, and you can see it from all the way over here. So you see like there, like that's something that I've built, this train line going all the way over there, you see that? Where my mouse cursor is? It goes all the way over there into the distance, and you can still see it. It's not like Minecraft where you can see like a tiny chunk in front of you. And yeah, these are like, at the top right here, you see this, like objective complete phase 3. This is what they've added. This is what the 100 times means. So it'll be 100 times this. So 100 times 100. And 100 times 2,500. That's what they've done. They've made it so that this is 100 times more expensive. So that's the idea, is that I want to build a factory that's bigger than what I made before. This is only even like a little look at my factory from before. Landscape's pretty. It is. It's a massive world as well. It's so big. Absolutely huge. Let me just get up another little look at my world from before. Because of course, like, I put all of the streams on YouTube back then. There you go, finishing the game. This is the last stream I did. 19th of February 2025, and I started on the 1st of January. This is me, like, exploring certain areas. Full inventory. Here you go, this is my factory here. Look at that. Like, I just decided to make sky bridges everywhere that kind of loop and weave in and out of each other, sort of thing. We got to make sure we got what we need. So we need... and a refinery. This might not be the best stream. Yeah, this is my, like, home base here. This is where
we're at 670.
where I spent most of my time here.
It's making 25 per minute.
So like you got like nuclear. Here you go. Yeah. This is the farm. This is the one I took a screenshot of. So I mean, I've added like 3 layers, and I've still got so much more I can add to it.
How we do the packager. What is this?
So it's crazy how big and detailed you can make it. I think in game it's like 120 hours it took. to beat the first time. But again, like, I was playing slowly and I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was working it out gradually with chat at the time. So yeah. Okay. So we've got to get our power situation sorted. Because we still didn't have, like, any power at all. I absolutely recommend this game as well, if you've never played it. I would say maybe it might not be best to join this world. Because, I don't know, me and Soup kind of know what we're doing a bit more. If you've never played before, you're not really going to have a good time in this one, where me and Soup are going to be like flying through the game, making factories that we know how to make. I will probably get a bit confused still with some of the maths. But yeah, it's I'd say best to go in slowly, take at your own pace. So yeah, it's very good. If you think it would look cool, it will look cool. Like, I can see us like having like train lines going like all the way through this valley. Crazy, crazy train lines. Oh, got another slug here. Slugworth. They're angry at me. They're still angry at me. I took their pet slug. Now they're angry. What? Whoa. My baby. What, you like these guys? They started it, okay? They started it. When you explore a lot later on, you'll find meaner variants of them. One of the worst kind is like a nuclear version. So if you get near it, it starts to hurt. Because it's like, you know, all nuclear powered. It can be horrible. I need some of this, some Caterium. Just a little bit. But I don't know, there's something about this game that's great, because it's like, yes, it's a predetermined world, so it will be the same for everyone. Underwater world. I don't think you can do underwater, actually. I don't think you can. But that does seem interesting. So yeah, the world is the same for everyone. But the world is so big that no one is going to play the game the exact same way. Look away, Manaphy. Look away. I just need a bunch of leaves to keep the power going. It does get easier with the power. It's just that at the moment, you've got to do it all manually. And then you unlock automation later. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably get back home. We're kind of almost like at the top right-hand corner of the map. Where I started on my old save, where you saw screenshots of, all of that was in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. So we're on like the opposite side now. Why is its head so tiny? I don't know. I never really thought about it. Is it all the same desert? Well, no. This is just a desert biome. It's just massive. And it's massive because you need the space to create your huge factories. You can see over there, there's like a giant sort of baobab tree area over there. There's like a pink forest, which has got some horrible things in it. There's like a green grassland area, like a crater area, swamp, open fields, snow biome. No, but that would be cool. That would be cool if there was a snow biome. It's just we've started in the desert. Like, I mean, this is desert. There's like a canyon there. There's like all sorts. So many different areas. And like, the thing is, if you're playing with default settings, it is so cleverly made that like all of the oil nodes will be in the same area. And like all of the things you need will be kind of like will spawn in the right place. So like let's say you start out in a starting area. There's 4 different starting areas in the world, and all of the starting areas will be suspiciously near iron, copper, and limestone. They'll be suspiciously close to each other. And then you'll have to go on an adventure to find coal. But when you find coal, you'll realise that you need water as well to make coal power. And it just so happens that the coal is, you know, relatively near water, like a giant pond. So it kind of guides you in the right direction. It makes you build factories in certain places away from each other. Oh, Super's back. Soup's got a pink name. Oh my god, Soup is a girl. Hey. Oh my god, I'm cute. Pink name. Are we looking at his butt? Is it thick? Look how thick Soup's butt is. Look at that. Oh boy. Right, Soup. I've made this, and I've made the same thing for copper and stone. Just follow the power lines. The only issue is power. That's the problem. Power is the main problem we got going on. We got, like, nothing. We've got barely enough power to mess with these two generators, and look how quick that's going down. If you didn't skip onboarding, we could be burning animals right now. Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm totally fine with doing things like this. That's fine. It doesn't matter. We're having the natural experience. The default experience. Deforestation. Yeah, I just went collecting. We've got like 1,000 leaves that are burning right now, so that should do us to the end of Hub Upgrade 6, in which we should then be able to get biomass burners. So we should be okay. I've also been spending a bit of time explaining the point of the game to Manatee and showing a couple of screenshots. Our resources looking really juicy. Really juicy area. We got everything we need here. Really. Bit of coal, bit of oil. There's another unused iron node nearby as well, which I think we'll have to use to make smart plating, like, relatively soon. Also, Soup, do you want to be in a voice chat? If not, it's totally fine. Alright, cool. I'm going to join main chat, main voice in my Discord. It means that other people can join as well. If they just want to sit and chat and chill, maybe.
Всем привет, есть русский.
Hello. Okay. So yeah, I've set up this sort of setup that we've got with the iron, with copper and also limestone. Of course, no smelter for limestone, because, you know, we just craft it. So yeah. So we got all sorts nearby. It's pretty good. The only thing we don't have nearby is Sam, which is okay. We don't need that yet. It's still a bit early. Got to change a config file. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So now, look at that. We've completed the hub upgrade level 6. Dunna. Oh. Oh, this is a cool bit. I remember this. Careful. Bam. Nice. So this, basically, basically, now that the hub is complete, we've now unlocked tier 1 and tier 2. And in each tier, will be different upgrades. So for example, here we can get base building, which will allow us to build flat platforms for us to build factories on. As well as a lookout tower, so we can place it and climb up to get a good look of the area. We get ramps and basic walls. So it's just a standard wall, which will just allow us to make factories easier, because we'll be able to build flat platforms to build on, instead of it being all over the place, up and down. We've then got logistics, where we get splitters and mergers. So we can split the conveyor belts. So you know how this is making 120 iron per minute, and this is only using 30? A splitter will be able to place on the conveyor belt to split into different paths equally. So we can now, if we were to get that technology, we'd place a splitter here, and then another smelter and another smelter, and then we'd be 100% efficiency with this. Because at the moment, this mines a little bit, and then it turns off. See, look, turns off. Turns on. Turns off. So it'll help make that 100% efficient, and all of this as well. And we'll just be outputting more iron. So that's an important one. It also gives us conveyor lifts, so we can then, lift resources up vertically. Soup's back.
Right, I'm back.
Hello. I'm just explaining all of the technologies for the stream.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So I'll let me get the map from this. That'll be useful. And the MAM, which allows us to unlock more technologies. As well as using those hard drives we got at the very start. Tier 2, we get part assembly. So that'll be a machine that will craft 2 parts into another part. So we put 2 parts together, like an iron plate and an iron rod, to make something else. Obstacle clearing. So we can unlock a chainsaw, which allows us to chop down trees and get a better biofuel. Jump pads for a bit of fun. This will allow you to get more cosmetic items, the awesome sink. And then this is Logistics MK2, which is faster belts that can hold more resources per minute. So yeah. That's the basics. Cosmetics? Hell yeah. It'll be like, you'll be able to get like catwalks. So like, sort of thin metal walkways, concrete, tarmac, that sort of thing.
I love concrete.
Concrete is good fun. Like kind of road paintings, so you can like designate certain areas for trucks and things. All sorts. Which one should we go for first? Because I do kind of think base building would be the better one to go for. And then, of course, to unlock phase 3, 4, 5, 6, the tiers. To unlock these tiers, you need to complete parts of the space elevator, which is also a thing we need to think about building. Which is where things get expensive. So, yeah. I think we need to put more focus into power, I think.
Should probably get the map then.
Okay. How tall is the space elevator? Yes.
2 kilometers.
Yes. It is tall. The only way I can describe it is you can see it pretty much from anywhere on the map. Like, if I'm here and I placed it over there, I would be able to see it from here, poking up. It is as tall as tall can be. So that's good. Let's see. Oh, we can make biomass burners now as well. That's huge. That is massive. I'm gonna start working on biomass burners. And the standard power setup for biomass, you know the one. You know the one. Oh, we can make biomass wood now. That's huge. That'll keep us going for a bit. I'll take the leaves out actually. There you go. So yeah, biomass you craft from either wood or leaves, and it's just more efficient versions of leaves. So instead of smelting the raw leaves, you smelt biomass instead. And it burns slower. Let's just chuck a few things away in here. Okay. Let's do this. I'm just going to set myself a task to make 4 biomass burners to start with. I'm going to chuck in these as well, just to make things easier. Does mean I gotta do some more crafting though. But yeah, just a warning, this game is highly addictive. It's the sort of thing where when I first played it, I was doing nothing but dreaming or thinking about what I was going to do in this game.
It's not that addictive. I can stop anytime I want.
For me,
Just
it's
one more
not.
factory.
Yeah, just one more extra factory. These rods are going to take forever. What's the button to, like, I don't know, like snap things together again?
Control.
Control? Ah, there we go. Oh, that's the thing now, right? You can daisy chain machines together.
You need a MAM upgrade, but yes.
Ah, okay.
Speaking of control, are you gonna play the new one?
What was that?
Since we mentioned control, are you gonna play the new game that's coming out?
Oh yeah, I'll check out the new Control.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like a Souls-like crossover shooter.
Ah. One of the many games that has taken direct influence from Elden Ring, I guess. Oh yeah,
It's more a beat 'em
we've
up. I
just
don't know.
gone over our limit. That's annoying. Placing that one extra smelter made all the difference.
Build more generators.
Yep, I'm working on it. Oh, it's just a pain. Just a pain. Early game power. What a nightmare. As soon as we've got coal automated, then we'll be rolling. Actually, I'll get base building done first before I start working on power. It'll be nicer to build that way. There you go. Press the big button, and now we get platforms. There you go, foundations. There you go. I've bound 5 there. There you go, yeah.
You now have multiple hotbar, right? Just alt and scroll.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's right, there are multiples. How do I zoop again? I've forgotten everything.
R.
Ah, there we go. Oops. Okay. Oh, you got some biomass generators already. Okay, so you know what I'm planning, right?
I hope so.
So that this storage container will be for the leaves. This is where I think we put leaves to then go into a constructor, which will then make biomass, and then we'll have those joined together to make the log variants when we get that unlocked, and then yeah, that'll go into biomass burners. You know the sort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should. I've thought as well. By the way, we should try and do hard drives as fast as possible because of the availability of it. If we get like some of the really good ones first, how am I going to explain this? I'm bad at explaining things. because there's less unlocked at the moment, if we do the hard drives now, we'll get some of the better recipes quicker. Like, the better screw upgrade. Or the better screw recipe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we should probably try and work on that as well. Oh, there's so much to do. It's so good! Such a good game! I'll be like dreaming about it all tonight. I'll be like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that as well. Oh. I'll only get like one of those things done.
Are you gonna play in the evening, or is it like a stream only thing?
Oh, it's going to be a stream only thing. Yeah. Okay, I've almost got enough for 4 biomass burners. Okay, I do now. This isn't where they're actually going to go, where I'm placing now, but this is just like almost just temporary storage, so I don't accidentally use all the resources for them elsewhere. I'm out of concrete as well. Gotta get some more conk. Bit of conk. Need more conk. I don't have enough conk. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some. I'll bring back a little bit of copper as well while I'm here. Yeah, by copper we've got like a really good bit of oil over here. I think the main issue really is going to be water. We might need to like bring water all the way over here. There's that little pond, I guess, but I don't know. We've got some hard drives in the chest as well. I think just one, maybe two. I'm not sure. Unless you found
Well, I
one.
got some research done first before hard drives.
Okay. Yeah, there's all sorts. Yeah, you can get that special voice line for interrupting Ada a bunch of times. Oh,
I have Ada turned off.
Yeah, I've turned it off as well. I've got some Caterium ore in here as well. In this chest. Okay. Oh, we got the map unlocked now.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. What else have we got? Oh my god, you're really going all in with the MAM stuff. Oh, you destroyed all of my buildings! I can't believe it. There, we got enough. See, watch a master at work. Look at this. We don't even have the splitters yet. You see, I want to leave a little bit more room because we've got to actually craft them all automatically as well.
Oh, we don't have solid biomass unlocked. There's no need for auto crafting yet.
True. We will get it soon though, surely. Obstacle clearing. Yeah, it's 500 screws. Yeah.
I think logistics is better first.
Logistics, yeah. Split and merger. We are going to need that. Let's see. What should I do?
Gotta hook up the farm.
Oh, I don't
Lot
like
of
how there's
concrete.
clips in the floor. Look at that. That's horrible.
It's fine.
Maybe as a temporary thing. Also, these machines aren't... Oh, they're not perfectly on the square either. Come
But they
on.
don't have to be.
They do. Everything has to look nice. Much better. These fit perfectly on one tile.
But it's not as compact.
I know, but it's got to be visually appealing. I mean, look at how much space we've got. We've got plenty of room. We've got an entire desert. It don't need to be compact. Great, I can't get in. Great, I don't have like any ore on me either. I've got like nothing.
I'm out of everything.
Yeah. So I think for the space elevator, we try and do 2 pure nodes for smart plates to start with. Maybe? I don't know. Unless you think we need more. Because we...
Pure copper and iron should be enough. If you can get the old recipes.
Well, I'm just thinking about like the long-term because for all of the subsequent elevator parts, we need smart plates for them. So we're going to need a heck ton more, otherwise it's going to take actually forever. Because you need smart
Well, we
plates
had
to
a
make
whole
the
lot
thing
of
after,
ourselves.
and then you need that thing after to make the next thing, and then that thing after to make the next thing. So we're going to need to make a heck ton of smart plates, more than you would ever expect, I think. The technical term is butt tons. I've noticed I haven't had any music. Is the music off? No, music is on. I think it was just really quiet.
Put on some tech deaf.
Nah, we gotta have the Satisfactory music on. The music is so good. Okay. Right. That's it too close. There you go. That'll be good. Just storing them all in chests. So they don't get backed up. There you go. I'm scanning a hard drive, by the way. Hopefully we get, what is it, like iron screws? Is one of the first ones we want.
Hopefully.
See, because we're researching it so early, we should almost certainly get it. Because it's not going to give us the rocket fuel one if we haven't even unlocked it yet. That's my theory anyway.
Yeah, the possible unlocks are tied to progression.
Yeah. Yeah, so we should be alright. Oh yeah, a few things as well I'd like to try in this world is nuclear power, because I never did in my original playthrough. And try and do some cool stuff with trucks as well, because that's like, you know, one of the new features. One of the big hip new things all the kids are talking about, you know. It would. Is it even possible to like? I don't think it's possible to have like an entire factory with trucks and not use conveyor belts. I don't think that's possible.
You need conveyors to put stuff into the trucks.
True. True. Could be interesting though. Oh, I'm gonna go meet Manaphy's new best friend. Manaphy's gonna like this creature. I can tell.
What creature?
A giraffe.
The Spacewell giraffe penguin thing?
The giraffe with the tiny head. The really tall ones. Yeah.
I prefer the nuclear hogs.
Maybe not the nuclear hogs. Oh, what about Lizard Doggo? We haven't seen a Lizard Doggo yet either.
Overrated.
They're great Lizard Doggos. Looks like a Jeremy. Okay, we'll call him Jeremy. We'll call him Jeremy. The one thing I'll say about Jeremys is that they do get in the way a lot later on. I don't know how they do it, but whenever you're trying to build something, they'll always come and investigate and get in your way as much as possible. Oh, what do you mean ugly? They're not ugly.
Yes,
Unless
they
you're
are.
talking about me, which, I mean, I'd completely understand that.
Alright, I gotta run again. See ya.
Okie dokie. And that was soup. Now we're going back to my speed.
Meow.
Going back to Zanti Boy speed, which is a lot slower. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the hard drive almost done. Like 5 minutes. Super's doing a speedrun. Yeah, Super's a lot faster of a player than I am. I'll put it that way. Okay, I do want to do like a proper, like a better setup for this, if I can. While Soup's gone, do like a proper automated power setup, I think. Kind of automated, not entirely. I'm gonna focus on this instead. So we need screws. So how do you make screws again? Oh, from iron rods. Okay. So we're making iron rods in here. And then we need another constructor here. Although I'm missing cables. Okay. Make a few cables. Yeah, we need a lot of screws. So let's do that. Put that like there. Do that. So it's a constructor going into another constructor, which is making screws out of rods. And then we can do that, and then that. And it's just a matter of filling this up with ore. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Warning, you've been playing for 2 hours. Warning. Get used to seeing that message. You know a game's addictive when they have warnings in the game to say how long you've been playing the game for. That's always a good sign. Ugh. I think it's every 2 hours it happens. And if you play it for like 24 hours straight, you get like silly messages like, are you really still playing this game? Jeez, you should really take a break or something. Like, they'll have like silly messages the longer you go on for. Actually, I've just thought. Oh, this hasn't been powered either. That would be useful. There we go. There you go. Now we're making screws. OSRS just force closes the game after playing for 6 hours. Does it really? Interesting. I would like to try RuneScape at some point, but I feel like that's another game that if I really got into would absolutely destroy my life, or lack of. Whee! The movement tech in this game is great as well. They've done that on purpose. So like if you crouch and then jump, you can just bunny hop. And you even unlock things to make you faster as well in a bit. Still quite a ways away though. You got to make sure you do it downhill though, because if you crouch while going uphill, yeah, you lose all your momentum. Okay. Some screws and some plates. Good stuff. I like that. I never noticed that before. Like, if someone disconnects, it's just their player model sitting there. Just chilling. Yeah. It's so good. I can't imagine what it's like if we get like loads more people joining in eventually as well. Because once again, for anyone here, this is open. You can join in if you want. If you want to join, you can. Oh, here we go. Hard drive. Oh, yes. Oh. That's perfect. Look at that. My plan worked. So, for hard drives... you didn't realize it was still streaming, still in VC? Right. Yeah, so for hard drives, you can unlock alternative recipes. So, for example, this one is one of the best ones, cast screw. It'll allow you to craft 20 screws for every 5 iron ingots you put into it. So isn't that just perfect? That's so good. That's so good. And like, look, you can make iron wire. So it's 5 iron ingot into 9 wire. which is usually a copper recipe. But we got to get cast screw. That is such a good recipe. To the point where we're just going to use it now. So look, basically all it does is it skips this step, converting it into rods first. So instead of having to convert it into rods, we just do that. Just full on skip a step. There you go. Perfect. Make a designated staff room. We might just have to. That sounds great. Like you can make coffee here. There's a coffee machine. And you can get a cup in the awesome sink, like one of the cosmetics, and you can, you know, get coffee. There's also some fun things in here as well. Like this is accurate as well, days since last incident. So this is like, it gradually counts up, and if you die, this resets to 0. So that's pretty cool. You got like a little game as well you can play, like a little mini game. I think I messed it up. Never mind. Never mind. It's alright. But like, you know, it's just there just in case you need to wait for any reason while all your machines just keep on pumping away. The other thing you can do as well is explore the world. There's so many more hard drives and slugs to find, it's crazy. There's like hundreds of them. Okay. But yeah, how you doing, Goat Fan again? Hello. So, some of the things that Soup unlocked, by the way, was hog protein and spitter protein. Basically, the things that the enemies drop will be able to be turned into this, which can then be turned into a DNA capsule. Now, we haven't really got the thing to use it for yet, a DNA capsule, but it is useful later on to unlock a lot of cosmetics in the awesome shop. Fuzzy llama. Okay. Let's see. What were we doing? I wanted to make the power setup, didn't I? So, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get obstacle clearing. Let's try and get that. Okay. Let's make a bunch of cables. And then hopefully the screws will be done by then, maybe? I don't know. Of course, we're currently in the world, which has got a really weird name, you know, this world that we're in. It's actually called It's a strange name, isn't it? For a world. It's really bizarre. But I just thought you had to know that. Cool. Let's craft some screws. Sounds just like your favourite Welsh place. Yeah, it does, right? It's suspiciously similar. It's bizarre how that happens. Okay. We've almost unlocked the chainsaw. Ooh, we need 10 more screws. That's fine. Should just about have enough now. There we go. We got enough. Cool. Brr. So, by doing that, we get the chainsaw unlocked. Now, once we get the chainsaw, we can chop down trees for wood and make it a lot more efficient for our fuel scenario, our fuel escapades. So, I'm of course going to build one straight away. Unlocking a chainsaw frightens you. It's fine. It's completely fine. We need a bunch of screws for that as well, like 160 plus screws. Screws are so expensive. Well, not expensive, you just need so many of them. What else? Just wire? Okay. You'll see. It's good, the chainsaw. And I'd like to make a proper fuel system here. Because this is okay, but it's not automated, really. We can't ever automate biofuel, really, with this setup. But we can at least make it a lot easier for me in the future. Can we do it? A couple more rods and then we're done. There we go. Chainsaw. Haha. Beautiful. So, now with the chainsaw, we can chop down trees. Haha. And we can also craft the solid logs as well. Yeah, here you go. Solid biofuel. This is what we want. This is what we want. So, let me think about how I want to do this. How we're going to make this. There's a very specific setup I want to make for fuel. And I just need to think about how I'm going to do it. So, the idea is you want 2 of these at the start. Storage containers. 1 for leaves. 1 for logs. They will go out into 2 constructors. So we want 2 constructors, which will make biomass. Both of those will then go into another storage container because they can be merged together, which will then go into another constructor, which will be used to make those logs. Those logs will then be able to go into another storage container. You don't have to do this, but I will, just so we can have it back up. And then those storage containers will be able to go into fuel these. Now the only issue is that we don't have splitters, so we're going to need some splitters next. Which would be... oh, we do have splitters. Oh, that's perfect. We do. We've got splitters unlocked. Okay, so we can do it then. We can properly do this. Cool. You did finish that Buried Alive song, by the way. Which one? What was the name of it again? Rejog my memory. By the way, I'm making a little bit more of everything, just because we're going to need some for the power poles and the splitters. So I think it makes more sense to have more than I need than not enough. Okay, so this is going to seemingly destroy everything, and you're going to be like, oh, what the heck is he doing, this Xantor guy? He's ruining everything. Our power's instantly going to go offline. Yeah, it's all turned off. But that's because of this setup that I want to do, which is this. So we're going to do that there, and have the equivalent there. So these are all nice and symmetrical. One of these is where we'll put leaves, and then the other one is where we will put log. Then what we do is we have these go into a constructor, which we'll put here and there. And this will craft biomass leaves. So it requires leaves in, and it'll create biomass, which will come out. And then we'll do the same here, but for wood. The wood equivalent of. Like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do another box here with a merger in the middle, right there. The conveyor belt goes out of here into there, out of there into there, and then it'll come out of there in the middle. So you can see what's going to happen here. They'll get crafted into the thing, come out, meet in the middle, join in here. Then we make another constructor here, like that. Now this will be making the solid biofuel. And look at that, we've already got like a bunch of biomass in here from all the machines we destroyed originally. So that can go straight into here. So this is now making solid biofuel, which, because of the way that these, like, there's like a hill here, going like there, which is going to be in our way. We're now going to move it across, like, over here. Like this, I think. And do biomass burners all the way along here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 6. Now all we need to do is some splitters. So we'll split out of there. Is that straight? This one isn't. There we go. You in there. You in there. You in there. And you in there. And then we just connect all these up. Connect you into there. So you can see what we got here. You can see what we're doing here. So let's now do the power poles. I like putting them on the corner because look, it sort of all goes nicely like that. See. Okay. So now we can go to here and here. Power you. That'll power you. And then all we need to do, because you don't have power at the moment, we need to, funnily enough, take out all of these. And I don't think we yeah, we don't want to use all of that. I'm going to put in like a little bit each. Like a tiny amount. Just to give it a little kickstart. That's all we need, just a kick. Just a little boot. A little kick. Kick up the bomb to get started. That's all it needs. Kick in the booty. See, now all of these machines are turned on. So now what we do is, let's put all of this in here. That'll then go in here. Start making solid biomass, solid biofuel, automatically. It'll then pour them out of here. And then these will go into this splitter, get split off into there. And the other bit will go down here, into there, and it'll gradually make its way all the way down the more we make. Pretty good. Pretty good. What I am going to do as well, actually, before we go any further, I want to do this as well. Which I forgot to do earlier. Oops. I would like to do that. So that if, well, I say if, as and when all of this gets backed up, all of these logs will still be able to go into this chest. So it's just like a backlog, really. And now, all I have to do, if we ever think, oh no, we're getting low on fuel, all I gotta do is go and chop down a couple of trees, shove the leaves in here, shove the wood in there, and ignore it. Because it'll just automatically do all of this for me. It's all automated. So isn't that perfect? That's like the best sort of setup you can get for a super duper early fuel factory. Okay, let's go and give an example. I'm gonna go and chop down a tree quickly. Oh, is this quartz? This is quartz. We need this. Quartz is used for computers and things that make glass. So like later on we're going to need a lot of computers, like so many computers. You would not believe. I never had enough. I never had enough in the late game. I had to extend my computer factory a couple of times. So here we go. This is the chainsaw. Haha! I'm pretty sure that chopping animation's new as well. I haven't noticed that. Whoa. I'm being hit from something. Chop. Haha! Whoa! Gotcha. There you go. So you see, by chopping trees, we get... What do we get from that? Bunch of wood. and 230 leaves. 62 wood, 230 leaves. There you go. So you see what I mean? Like, this game is very much all for deforestation and pollution and stuff. You'll clear out massive chunks of land to be able to fit in your factories in the more dense areas. It's great. Is the power off? Kind of looks like it is. Why is the power off? I'm confused. Oh, is it full maybe? No, it just says no power. That's weird. Why is this not getting any power? Maybe Soup disconnected it at some point to save on costs or something. Quite possibly. You can really see how it eats time. You think, oh yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just do that and then we'll be off. And I'm still playing. Oh, I know what I did. I'm dumb. I just didn't connect the power to the rest of the system. So look, it's that all of this is connected up, but all of the machines aren't. That's the problem. Oh, I'm missing cables as well. So yeah, basically, look at this. This is the one for leaves, and then this is the one for wood. The leaves go out of here, into here, produces biomass, which gets produced, merges into here, goes into there, and then all of this biomass will turn into more logs. So it just means that now I don't really have to care about what I'm doing, like about power at all at the moment. It's just like, if, oh no, we're low on power, I'll just shove a couple of logs in there and you'll be fine. Super good. Okay, I needed a bit of cable, and now I can power the factory properly. I was crafting the wrong thing. Okay. And there we go. All of the rest of the factory is now being powered by this. And of course I can add more to this if I want. So let's say we're not getting quite enough power, which we are. We've got 180 megawatt capacity. We are getting enough power at the moment. But let's say we're not in the future, we can just add more. Just extend it out a bit further. Like that. And then this one gets powered. Easy. We're now making more fuel. Even more. And you can see our production line has shot up now as well. Making 210 megawatts. Good stuff. Right, cool. I think we're going to leave it there for the day then. I think that would be a good idea. So I think tomorrow the first thing I want to do is rip all of this out, the iron facility, and then build it on a platform like this and make it properly efficient. Because again, at the moment it's not. So I think that's the main goal starting tomorrow. And we should probably do this, Logistics MK2, because our current belts can't handle it. Our current belts can only hold 60 items per minute, and an MK2 belt is 120 per minute, which is perfect. Because our pure nodes, well, all of our pure nodes are doing 120 per minute from this. See, look, 120 per minute it's producing. The belts can't handle that now. So the sooner we get better belts, the better. We'll be able to double up all of our machines. Hella efficient. What else? Part assembly would be good. That's how we get smart plating. Jump pads are kind of useless. Resource sink. I need to do that. Yeah, this is the priority now. This is the priority. Cool. Right. On that note, I think we're going to leave it there for the day. We are going to save. And there we go. That is all for now. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed today. We made a lot of progress today. We finished off the video store simulator, and of course we've started Satisfactory again. For round number 2. Hell yeah. Again, if you want to join my playthrough of Satisfactory, you can do. This world is going to be open. Anyone can join. If you're here watching, you can join. Just add me on Steam, and yeah, you'll be able to join. It's a multiplayer world with 100 times elevator costs. So we're going to need more people to make more factories, and it's going to be amazing. We're going to create a mega factory. It's going to be huge. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, add me on Steam. Oh, here you go. Here's my Steam friend code in chat if anyone wants to join for future sessions. Cool. We're still at the very start, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah. Cool. And with that, that's all for today. Have a good day, and goodbye. Bye 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 bye.